What's kicking, KwikFam? Kwikpanik here, and today I'm back with a very special PAX South 2019 Funko Pop unboxing. So I have a couple of other boxes that came in that I wanted to get to first, so I'll save those for last. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'm bringing Funko Pop content all the time, and I have a little bit of video game content coming to the channel as well. I know it's Kwikpanik Gaming, and we haven't been doing much gaming, so that'll be addressed. We also have new layouts coming, new logos, and new avatars, things to that effect, so be on the lookout for that. And if you have not already, follow me on Twitch. The link is down in the description. I'm streaming every day but Tuesday and Wednesday, and I hope to see you there. Anyway, let's get to the unboxing. I was able to hit PAX South, and I do this every year. It's in San Antonio, Texas, so it's right around the corner. And they actually announced that Toy Drops actually made the announcement that they would have the exclusive Funko Pops at their booth. So I was able to snag those, and I will go into those in a little bit. But first off, I had a little bit of box lunch and Hot Topic cash to spend. So I have a couple of those, and I also picked up, I'm going to start with this one. So I have all the boxes stacked over here. I was able to pick up Master Roshi, which was a specialty series Funko Pop. If you don't know what specialty series are, they're Funko Pops that are exclusive to little mom and pop shops, and not exactly just mom and pop shops, but smaller places to get Funko Pops, not the retail chains like GameStop and things to that effect. So I picked up Master Roshi. I think this pop looks fantastic. I love the coloring of it. And it reminds me of Dragon Ball era Master Roshi. And I know some of you guys have only watched Super, are not into the series, but Master Roshi is swole. He is super swole in this pop. And there's a part in one of the movies, I don't remember if it's Resurrection F or if it's Battle of Gods, but they're about to take on a bunch of battlers. I think they're Frieza's men. And Master Roshi's like all skinny. He's like, all right, it's time to fight. And then he just like buffs up and he's ready. So that's why I had to pick up that pop, because I do have the Master Roshi who's doing the peace signs, which I like. But anyway, let's move on to the first box. Now there are a bunch of Dragon Ball Super Pops that you're going to see in this unboxing, some anime ones, and I do have one Marvel one. These are the main lines that I collect. So that's what you're going to see this video. And Hot Topic killing it with the packaging once again. Oh, you know what? This was Box Lunch. Hot Topic is a parent company of Box Lunch, so this actually is not a Dragon Ball Pop at all. I was waiting. I wanted this one very badly, and you've heard me talk about movie moments and how I was only getting the Marvel ones where, well, there's a super amazing one that just came out, and this is Thor versus Thanos. And oh my gosh, this box is not in good shape, but I've talked about this before on the channel. I'm going to be taking these all out of box because I think that's the best way to display them. I don't even know how this got so smushed. This is probably the worst packing I've seen from, well, I guess it's not packing. This is not the fault of Box Lunch. Goodness. It's a good thing I don't care about the boxes. This is actually a common, and this is my favorite scene from Avengers Infinity War. So spoilers if you haven't seen it yet, but Thor is riding in on some lightning, and all you see is Thanos finally has the glove, and you just see him standing there, and then all of a sudden Stormbreaker, which is the axe that's in his chest that belongs to Thor, his new weapon after Hela had destroyed Mjolnir. Sorry, I just nerded out on you guys. He throws it and hits him in the chest, but he's still alive, which as a medical professional, I feel like that doesn't really happen. But he rides in on his lightning, and he like killed Thanos, and he's like, yes! And then he's like, you should have aimed for the head. And then he snaps, and then the whole snapping happens. But I thought this was an awesome pop. I love Thor. I've fallen in love with Thor as a Marvel character. I'd always liked him, but the movie Thor Ragnarok really just nailed it for me. And then he continued to deliver Infinity War. So I picked that movie moment up. I can't wait to display these in the new house. It's going to be great. I'll keep the box just for storage and for moving reasons. Once I get into the new house, I'll have to do a new display and show that off to you guys. Hopefully you enjoy that. We've been looking at the same pops behind me for like 900 years. Okay, so this is from Hot Topic, and they are a couple of Dragon Ball pops that came out in the new wave, and of course they're shipped in the shippers, which is awesome. Little cardboard shippers so they don't get destroyed, unlike the insert for Thanos versus Thor. Oh well. So I thought these were pretty cool. They did this style of pop already in Dragon Ball Z format. They did this with Yamcha and not Yamcha. They did this with Tien and Chaozu. So this is King Kai and Bubbles. It's about time King Kai gets a pop because it's he's been in the series forever, and I think he's actually nice comic relief. Is that not going to focus? You're going to focus and you're going to like it, camera. There we go. So it's King Kai, and he's got his baboon Bubbles, and I love every scene with King Kai in it because he's actually hilarious. He's a Kai, so he's like a guardian of Earth, and Bubbles doesn't really have a personality, but I do love that he's included here. So they're following suit with what they did with Tien and Chaozu, where Chaozu was just a little tiny guy and Tien was the big pop. So I do like this style because there are a lot of small characters in Dragon Ball Z that they really make the universe. Like, they're not main characters, and they are physically small in comparison to the other characters, but it adds to like the quirk of Dragon Ball Z. And so I really enjoy that they're including some of these. They're really killing it with these new molds, honestly. So I also have another pop, and this is technically like a mini, isn't it? A pop in mini. So this is Yamcha and Poire. Poor Yamcha. We first got a version of Yamcha where he was dead. Was that New York? Oh no, I think that was San Diego Comic-Con. Anyway, so now we finally have an alive Yamcha, and he's wearing his orange gi, which I really like. I don't like the new versions of him where he's wearing like a button-up and jeans, whatever. But Poire's here, and Poire's adorable. I'm glad they included him in here. So, picked up those two from Hot Topic using some Hot Cash. You know, that doesn't do Hot Cash. Maybe these were the $9 pops, and the Thanos was like the box lunch money. Anyway, so moving on. This is the last box before we get into the PAX pops. Now, this is one that I bought on a Facebook group. I'd mentioned in my last, I think this was my last pop unboxing, at least my last haul, my last mail haul, how I was going to start watching My Hero Academia. Well, I haven't finished Dragon Ball Super yet, but I did want to pick this pop up because honestly, it looks great. It just looks like a very aesthetically pleasing pop for me. So even if I end up not liking My Hero, which I doubt I will not like it, I wanted to snag this pop. And this pop is like at the center of a massive controversy in the history of Funko collecting. So this pop, I'm pretty sure this is the reproduction. Yes, it is. I can tell by the goggles. This is a reproduction, technically, or a second wave of Battle Deku. So Deku is, what I gather, the main character from My Hero Academia, and he's wearing his superhero suit, and it's kind of like half torn off on him. I don't know the story. Don't spoil it for me. I will be watching My Hero very soon. I'm almost done with Dragon Ball Super. But I wanted to pick this up before it got expensive again, because it was like $300, like with active sales on eBay for it, because My Hero got super big, and he had already been out of stores, so people wanted to pick this up, and so they did a re-release of it. So I'm very happy to get this and add it to my collection. So now I just need to get Glow All Might and, oh, what's her name? Is it Ochako? Ochako, okay. Ochako in her suit, which was a San Diego or New York City Comic-Con exclusive back in the day. So that might be a little bit difficult to get. Those are getting kind of expensive. But now I'm going to get into my PAX South swag. I have them all in stacks, so I don't know which one's which. Okay, so this was the main one I wanted because I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. This is Jiren, and he has a very basic mold, but there's something very nice about the way that the red pops against his kind of like pale purple, and he has the black suit. It's got a convention sticker you can see there. These were released at PAX South first before any other convention. They will apparently be at WonderCon and another con that I can't think of, and this will probably be like Chocolate Boo, if you don't remember. He was at a couple cons, and Metallic Beerus was SDCC, Weiss was SDCC. Okay, so so this will probably be similar to Chocolate Blue. Don't mark my words on that because everything's subject to change with Funko. But I was very happy to pick up Jiren. Fortunately, it was one character each for each badge, so I was able to pick up all three. And honestly, I wasn't going to get Sasuke. So this is Sasuke. I hope I'm saying that correctly. When I was a kid playing Yu-Gi-Oh, there was a card called Sasuke Samurai, and I called him Sasuke because I don't know. It was like early 2000s. We barely had internet, but Sasuke is a Naruto. Glare. There we go. Naruto character, and I don't collect Naruto. I don't watch it, but it looks great, so I wanted to pick it up just in case I wanted this in the future. I am watching a lot of animes, so I'm hoping that when I finally get to Naruto, I still have this. I don't think I want to trade this. I wanted to pick it up just because it looked good. Honestly, I was just going to get the two I wanted, but it looks so good in person, and I'm a huge fan of great Funko sculpts. So I picked him up. Don't know anything about him in the series, so I'm sorry if I offended anybody by picking that up without having watched the series yet, but I'm a huge anime fan, and the design looked great, so that justified the purchase for me. So this means that the last one is Todoroki, and we've already talked about how I'm going to start watching My Hero Academia. So this is a glow version, so if you want the common version, it's the same sculpt and everything. This one just glows and has the convention sticker, but this one is actually my favorite looking of the three. While I love Jiren as the character more than the other two, his design is basic, and that's how he's designed, so it's fine. But Todoroki is like half ice, half fire, and I think that's really nice to have that dichotomy represented in one pop. And it glows. I love glow pops. So that's the last one I picked up. I am super happy with the PAX South release. I got there, it was like 6:45 in the morning, and the convention hall opened at 8, so you could go to the Q hall, and then after you got to the Q hall, it was in booth 11209. I don't know when this is going up, so hopefully that helps somebody. But they did not announce the booth, and the name of it isn't Toy Drops. If you look at the map, it's like UCC Distributing. So I was able to get there. I got in line. I was like 10th in line. They took care of me really fast. I was kind of sad, upset, disappointed that they were $24.99 each. And there's a lot of people in my city flipping them, which is unfortunate. But I wanted to pick these up for my collection. And yeah, I had a ton of fun at PAX South Day 1. I'm getting ready to go back for Day 2. Check out some video games. I'm streaming the entire weekend after I come back from PAX. So if you want to chat about PAX South, hit me up on my Twitch channel. I'll be streaming. This will be going up Saturday, Sunday, one of those days this weekend, either the 19th or the 20th of January. So I hope you appreciate the Funko unboxings. If you enjoy the kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below, and let me know what you think about the new con exclusives, what animation exclusives you're looking forward to, or what new pops you're looking forward to, what kind of content you want to see from the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you've not already, and leave a like down below if you enjoyed the content. Anyway, that is all I've got for today. I hope you guys have a freaking awesome weekend. Later.